What's up, everybody? Emceemur here, and welcome back to yet another gaming product review. Can't wait to take a look at these. I've been waiting to get my hands on these, the Atari Flashback Blasts. There's a whole slew of these things, a lot of variety. A lot of people have been talking about these lately. Not all of it good, but I still think we have some good gaming in here. For an amazing price, I might add. These little suckers plug right in with an HDMI dongle, and then you're ready to rock and roll, supposedly, and I can't wait to see how that plays out. Is there lag? Does it handle well? Does it look good? Are the menus navigable? All kind of questions I have that we're going to answer very shortly. At a glance, this thing looks pretty cool. It's 20 games built in, and that number varies from model to model, but there's 20 on this one. HDMI dongle, 1080 high definition. You got the save states on there, the ability to rewind the games. I love the Genesis controller design. That appeals to me right away because if you watch this show, you know. This is cool, though. I mean, not all of these make sense for me to own personally. I mean, a lot of the games on some of the collections, I've just got too many different ways between, collections on disc, collections on the flashback systems that have been out in the past, and physical copies. But some of these are pretty neat the way they're thrown together, and this one in particular looks really cool. I love the box art on these. That alone might be a reason to collect them. But these have an average retail price of $20. I paid $17.88 for the ones that I picked up. To me, it just seems like there's a lot of gaming in here for such a cheap price. If this works well, we're going to unbox this right now, and then we're going to take a look at some gameplay. Won't you come with me? Alright, so let's start unboxing this thing. Got a little seal here. Ooh. And we got a little seal here. Ooey kazooey. Alright. So let's look at what we got. First off, I'm excited about this. Yeet, getting some stickers. That's what's up. I'll take some stickers all day. And then we've got our dongle piece here. Yep, cap comes right off. We've got the HDMI plug there. Looks good. I like that these are all different colors. It just seems like if this thing works good, if it's neat, these are going to be really fun to collect. We've got what looks to be some instructions. Also an advertisement. You see we're showing all the different models down there at the bottom. I have a feeling I'm going to end up with all of these. So we've got a standard USB connector cable there. And then we have the controller. And of course we're most interested in this. We got to see what this thing feels like. And it feels good. I mean, the D-pad is, it's kind of high up off of the thing, but it's rocking pretty good. I mean, it feels like it's going to be accurate anyway. Got a little packaging in there. Got the start button, menu button, rewind button for that feature. And then we got a nice 6-button lineup. Big on the bottom, small on the top. Like the old school 6-button on the Genesis, but still the old school Genesis body design. I guess they just went with something familiar. I mean, that's going to feel good. And then we've got a slot right here for the batteries. I didn't see on the box where they were actually going to be required, but I just assumed they would be. Let's put some batteries in this thing. Let's get this thing hooked up, and let's see what it looks like. Alright, we're going to bust right into some gameplay here, and it's important to note that there is 6 buttons here when we're used to having 1, so we're going to run down what some of them do. A is to fire, take action, unpause, any of the above. Then you've got the B button that changes the difficulty. There's just basically a lot of different changes here you make with the 6 buttons. in the game. So we're going to bust right into it here. We're going to check out some Centipede. Whoop. And there it is. I mean, it feels okay. Looks okay. The sounds are delightful. Deadgum spider. Yep, this isn't bad. But we want to see more of what this setup has to offer. Obviously, we have a lot of games on here that we can play. So, let's find out how we can switch games. Z pauses the game. Okay, that did that. Now, to go back to the game menu, press menu to open the in-game menu. And it does it. Yeet golf. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here we go. Tempest, baby. Let's take a look at some Tempest. Well, it's Tempest, all right. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. Except I'm not good at it. Never was at Tempest. But, yeah, I mean, this looks fine. It feels okay. The controller's responsive. Not really getting any lag. I mean, this is okay. You got to remember, we're talking about under 20 bucks for a lot of games. And while I don't need this, I've got Ataris coming out my ears in here. You know, somebody that's just a casual player or somebody that doesn't have any way to play Atari stuff, this makes a lot of sense. Now, I hit the menu here during play and it did respond. During Centipede, it did not. You expect some quirks in some of these things, but it's nothing that's a deal breaker. Hitting menu again went back to the game. We got save, load, and quit. You got your save state functions there, so that's good to know. We quit, we go back to the menu. Not bad. That's workable. So yeah, again, we're talking under 20 bucks here, and there's a lot of gameplay. This doesn't look bad at all. Let's bust into some Millipede. Because we can. I mean, that looks good. Yeah, nothing wrong with this. Just tried and true gameplay. And, you know, I've traveled recently to some places that I would have liked to have had the option to have this in my bag. Something just to plug into the hotel TV and jam out for some high scores. Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. So if I have a complaint about these, is that the multiplayer games require a second controller, the P2 Blast controller. And you're probably thinking, well, hey, I'm going to buy more than one set of these anyway, so I'm going to have two controllers, right? According to this, no. It has to be a P2 Blast controller. The controllers with these sets are all designated as P1 controllers. So, you know, in my mind, that means that once you've bought one of these and you've had it shipped to you, it's going to cost as much as the whole unit costs to begin with. So that doubles your expense. And if you go on the website and you're trying to find one of these things, it tells you it's coming soon. So it's not even available yet anyway. Not a deal breaker for me, just a minor complaint. I mean, I think for the most part playing these games, I'm just playing for high score and then someone else is going to take their turn. I have no issue handing the controller off to them. It's not the end of the world. Another complaint I have is that the controllers are all the same color. They're all orange buttons, and the dongles are color-coded. If they had just made the controllers match with a dongle, that would have been less confusing. You're going to end up with a bunch of these things and you're not going to know which ones are paired to which. So I can see that getting confusing too. Just a minor detail, but one that probably shouldn't have been overlooked. Overall, I still have to say I'm happy with my purchase though. I like what these things are doing. Well, that's that. And I like what I saw. Do you like what you saw? This is pretty cool, man. 20 games built in. That's $1 a game. There's a lot of fun in here. This would travel easily. I mean, it would just slide right in the bag. It's just the dongle and the controller. Stick it into the HDMI port of a hotel TV. Jam on some Atari on the go. The holidays are right around the corner. As affordable as these things are, this would make a special gift for the gamer in your life. This is really cool, man. I could see buying a whole bunch of these, although I've kind of got a weak spot for Atari. I just love the artwork on these things. They're really cool. But this is a really easy way to play some Atari games. It's got a lot of the functionality of a full-blown flashback system in this little bitty setup. You know, I liked what I saw. It looked good. It sounded good. And it played good. I mean, it checks pretty much all the boxes. Nothing to dislike here. This is cool, and I could definitely see buying more of these. Hey, did you like this video? I hope that you're going to drop a like on this video. And most importantly, I hope that you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show. Be a part of Mur Nation. We're rising up. All the great things that we're doing right here on the show. I want you to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about what you saw here today, because you know that I love getting a conversation going with you right here on the Emceemur Show. Something I like doing a lot of. Let me know what you think about what you saw here today. Let's talk. All kind of fun coming your way in the not too distant future right here on the show. Lots of great stuff coming up you need to be a part of, so hit that notification bell so you are the first to know when all that action goes live. Thank you so much for joining me for this review. Emceemur signing off for now, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.